Hello and welcome to the Using Electronic Resources tutorial from our next catalog. So if you're here, you're probably interested in what kind of electronic resources you can access through our catalog. The first thing you do is scroll down a little bit. There are two links that we're going to be looking at under helpful links here. One is digital media. So we'll click on that. And that's going to give us materials. Electronic materials is probably the way to describe it. So it's not really reference and resources like that. This is more for books, ebooks, magazines, that kind of thing. So Hoopla is one of the things that we offer. Depending on your public library, you may get a few to more than a few checkouts per month. It includes, as it says here, movies, TV shows, music, whole albums, audiobooks, books, and web comics or graphic novels. And it is easily accessed with your library card and PIN. Cloud Library, on the other hand, is a state offering, and it is just ebooks. So it's more current fiction. Hoopla has a lot of good fiction books, but they also do a nice mix of nonfiction and things. Cloud Library is focusing a lot on just fiction, top 10 bestsellers kind of things. So to use Cloud Library, you need to have access to a state library card. If you don't have one already, your local library can set you up with that. And even if you don't read ebooks, you might want that because RV Digital is digital audiobooks. If you travel and you burn through your audiobooks pretty quickly on your commute, this is an excellent resource. It also requires a state library card, easily accessed at your local public library. It can be done via email. You do not have to go in because it's a digital card anyway, so you don't need the physical card to begin with. And this is also focusing on, it seems like, top 10 bestseller fiction kind of things. So again, good resource if you are a commuter. Finally, Flipster. There is a whole set of tutorials on Flipster in this series. There's a couple of ways you can access it. The first way is through the browser where you log into the catalog, you go to Flipster, you look through things. The other way is through your device where you just have to type in your library card and PIN and you're in. So there's no, you can access Flipster through either the browser, which makes it easy to print from the various magazines, which I should add, this is a magazine service that has roughly 61 magazines in rotation right now. And you can read them, you can download them to your device, you can print from them, all kinds of good stuff that you can do with Flipster. If you are interested, check out this YouTube channel for Flipster tutorials. The other helpful link that I wanted to go over real quickly here is resources and reference. And this is going to be less materials for entertainment and more materials for education. So lynda.com is back. We didn't have it for a year because we were concerned about their privacy and how they used your data. They have backed off and decided that they don't actually need the data that they said they did. So we are willing to, once again, offer lynda.com. This is tutorials, video tutorials on how to do business-oriented kind of things. So there's a lot of computer use and how to write an agenda and how to use CAD, computer-aided design, lots of business things, lots of tutorials on how to use Microsoft Office and that kind of thing. So this is a really good tool for people who want to maybe up their skills in their job. Again, you click on this link, you type in your library card number and your PIN, and you're in. So nothing wrong there. Some research tools. I'm going to skip down to Universal Class because it's pretty similar to Lynda, only instead of focusing on business kinds of topics, Universal Class does have some business topics: how to write, how to use Microsoft Office, how to do this kind and that. But it also has more personal skills: how to make soap, how to be a waitress, how to or waiter, how to do things that are maybe a little softer skills. So that's a complement to the lynda.com. So we'll go back up here. Health Complete, just health research. It's a gateway into our databases that we have here in Kansas of articles in peer-reviewed and well-regarded journals. So this is a nice portal into that helps you find information about health that is not just somebody typing something on the web. We also have Mango, which is a language learning program, which is quite fun. It's once you set up your account through using your state library card, you can download Mango to your device and take it with you, so you can practice Spanish or Russian, or I believe they have Talk Like a Pirate language learning there too. So whatever you need to make your life more fulfilling. If it's a language, Mango covers it probably. There's like 70 some languages, so it's not exhaustive, but it's got a lot. Novelist Plus is a great place to go to find book suggestions. If you go in there and you say, I liked this book and this book and this book, Novelist will have some terms for you. You seem to like plot-driven stories with strong female characters, that kind of thing. And then you can use that to find new reads. So this is a really handy way to get new book suggestions. We also have, I think it's K through 8. So you have access to book suggestions for elementary school kids and middle school kids as well. So it's not just for adults. And then Automate, finally, is our DIY auto repair. This is where you go in, you determine the make and model and year of your car and what you need to know about it. And it has diagrams and schematics and information about how to fix your car. So those are our research tools, some student resources that we have available as well. I'm going to talk about Explora, Explora Kids, and Explora Secondary because they're kind of related. Explora Search is intended for everyone. I would say college, but in college you might want to be actually looking at the databases themselves. This is a portal, a way to package information. So you can do a search on a particular topic, and somebody has probably already created a research guide that can point you to the best resources for you to use to learn about that topic. And in Explora Secondary and Explora Kids, those resources are age appropriate. So you're learning about maybe in the Explora Kids, there's more reliance on the encyclopedia, kind of general knowledge, whereas in Explora Secondary, you are getting more into journal articles and things that are maybe a little more difficult. So those are our Explora world is generally a way to explore the resources of our online databases without having to slog through a bunch of search results that may or may not be useful. We also have then primary ed and secondary ed, and these are reference tools for elementary school and middle and high school respectively. And those are great homework help references. If your kids have issues with homework, they need help, this is a great place to point them. And then just below that is pretty much every database that the State Library of Kansas subscribes to. So everything. And it's, you know, general research. Your master file premier is going to be your academic research. Health, this is the portal where the health portal goes. Skill builders, here are your universal class, your Mango languages, your Automate, and then just technology and business. If you have a need for information in Spanish, it is there. And then we have our history and genealogy resources. So quite a few things for you to find there. So that being said, I will stop this tutorial and we will pick up with the next one. Thanks.